Today, I'm going to be ranking every Mega Evolution in Pokemon Champions alongside my friend Paul Chua, the winner of EUIC 2026. We will be ranking all the Mega Evolutions from tiers F through S based on how strong they are, how well they have been performing, how well we think they will continue to perform, and their overall viability in the format. If you guys like these kind of videos and you're a big fan of competitive Pokemon content, feel free to like the videos, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Paul's channel as well, who will be in the description. And let's get straight into the tier list. All right, so I have the tier list up, and who do I have with me today?
Yeah, me, Paul Chua.
See, Paul doesn't like introducing himself. That's why I made him introduce himself. But yeah, so like you guys heard in the intro, most likely we're going to be ranking the regular Chamois Megas. So as you can see, we only have the legal ones here. If we're missing any, it's not my fault. We didn't make the list. So anyway, we're going to start off and just go in the order of the Pokemon that we have. So we're going to start with Mega Venusaur. How do you feel about Mega Venusaur?
I think Mega Venusaur, it's kind of an interesting one. Like, I think into like an okay amount of the meta, it's fine. Because what's it called? Like, its typing is pretty decent, right? Like, Poison's pretty good. Grass is good to get around like redirection from Sinistcha. So I think it's okay. I think the problem is like it's a little like too slow, I feel.
Yeah.
And there's some Pokemon like Sneasler that it can't really touch. So that's like the one thing holding it back, I feel.
Yeah, it's a little bit slow, a little bit passive, but like I think it also gets some points because grass types are at like a premium right now. It's like Cinny, Venusaur, or like no one, or like Meganium, I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think like any Pokemon that's not going to be your primary Mega can be super high.
Yeah.
But I think like what tier do you think it could be? Do you think B tier?
I think it'd be a B tier. Yeah. Yeah. It's like an average one.
All right, so we got the Zards here, and we got Charizard X. We'll do that one first. Charizard X is an interesting one because it's so like strong in theory, and sometimes in practice it's not as strong. Do you think it's like as good as Venusaur? You think it's better? You think it's worse?
I think it's a little. I kind of feel like it's a little worse, but I feel like it's just because of like the type. I think it being a dragon type makes it a little worse, in my opinion, just because like Pokemon like Garchomp just haven't like Garchomp kind of just like checks it kind of like Dragon Claw and like Rock Slide kind of. So I think Charizard's not like the X version isn't like super good, just because the typing I think holds it back from being anything good.
Yeah, I was thinking the same, but on the flip side, I think the fire typing kind of holds it back a little bit because like once you become earthquakeable in the Garchomp format and you're slower, it's like you are struggling. And like it doesn't even like resist rock, right? So it's not like it's taking rock moves that great anyway. Do you think it's like C bad or like D, like bottom of the ladder kind of thing?
I think it's
got to be C, right?
Yeah. I don't think it's like that bad that it's D tier. But like,
yeah, I took another peek.
It's definitely not like B. I think like it's like near the bottom tiers.
Yeah, and we can always move stuff around later. But like when I asked, I took a peek at some of the other Megas. I'm like, no, Charizard's better than a lot of you guys now. I can't. Yeah. So you are a big Charizard Y fan. So
yeah.
Do you think it's like really good, or you think it's like top tier, like one of the top 3 or 4 or 5 Megas in the format?
I definitely think it's like one of the top Megas. Just because like it's really strong, right? Like its special attack's really high, so it could just blow stuff up. I think being able to set the sun is pretty nice too, so countering stuff like rain if you ever face stuff like that. Weakening wave crash from Basket Legion can be pretty nice, and just like its typing I think kind of helps with like support. So like with Garchomp it could work well with it. Yeah, and also like, you know, like since it's like an offensive fire type, you handle stuff like Kingambit easier. So I think it's like one of the better Megas in this format, in my opinion. I've
come around on Charizard a little bit. Like when we were coming into the format, I was not a big believer. I just was like looking at the field. I was like, man, I don't know how good this guy's gonna like be. And he's been like good. I don't know if like he's been like one of the top. I guess with the limited pool, maybe he's like top 5, like by elimination.
Yeah.
But like when you don't have Charizard checks, it feels like he's up here. But when you have like the correct Charizard checks, he feels like he's here. So I don't know. Like, would you want him in S or A personally? Like if it was just you doing this on your own?
I think he's an A tier just because he's not like super broken. There's like enough mons out there that kind of shut it down. Like Scarf Basket Legion, I guess, can kind of shut you down, right? If like, no, like you can't do anything about that. Rock Slide's annoying, right, from Garchomp. Like, there's enough in the metagame that like kind of like shuts it down. That is not like super good. And also like like Charizard's like average, I feel, but it's definitely one of the strongest megas.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think because it feels like an S tier mon's in the right matchups and like a B, C tier one's in the wrong matchups, I think A is the perfect place for it. So Blastoise is actually kind of tricky, I think, right? Because if I had made this list like 2 days ago, I'd probably have him like C. But I played a couple Blastoise teams and it's like, hold on now, this guy's kind of tough.
It's picking up. It looks interesting. Like especially like on Champions, like since it's a closed sheet, there's a lot of different ways you can run it, right? You can give it Fake Out, or you can give it Shell Smash. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to run it. I think being able to get like a fast Water Spout is pretty cool. So yeah, like I think like there's a reason why it's picking up, just because being able to just like blow stuff up with Water Spout. The only problem is it takes a while for you to get that going, right? Like even if you're not going Shell Smash, right? It's like Tailwind or Trick Room, like Rain Dance. It takes time for you to get it going, but if it gets going, it's really good.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think also like water types are at a little bit of a premium because like Basket Legion is like the premier choice, and then like the other ones are not that great. But Blastoise, with like you mentioned Shell Smash, and also it's never gotten to play with a mod like Sinistra before. Like that is such a life changer for it because it keeps it so healthy. I don't think it's as good as Charizard for sure because it doesn't enable as much, and it needs like Charizard also needs specific team comps most times, but also doesn't. I think you can run like Balance Zard and kind of make it work. Blastoise feels like it needs like to be protected completely. If you kind of
like your team has to center around Blastoise, I feel. So I feel like it probably is a B tier. Also, just because I feel like it's kind of hard to when you have like Basket Legion, again, is the water type, and that Pokemon's pretty good, so it's kind of hard to like justify really having a Blastoise compared to like Basket Legion, because you also save like a mech.
I agree exactly. Completely. You save your slot. You can just use the water type somewhere else, and then a Basket Legion kind of beats it 1v1 in the end game too, which is not ideal.
Yeah.
Do you want to just like put Beedrill in D and move on, or do you have something to say?
No, just put it in D tier. Dude, I was checking its defenses. It's like 40 or something. It's like so small. Like in this meta, that is not good. Like the way
it's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Like the only way you can like make Beedrill work is like on your like Master Ball climb, and you have to pair it with like Fridge so it doesn't get like Fake Out or Sucker Punched. Because like I was running calcs on this thing for a short, and it dies to King Gambit Sucker Punch. It dies to like Basket Legion Wave Crash, even if you're not adaptability.
Yeah.
Like it just dies to everything. It's so bad.
Yeah.
This guy also kind of bad, I think, right?
I think so. I haven't really seen it, but
is Pidgeotto in the game?
I don't even. Oh no, I think Pidgeot's allowed, but I just think it's not good, right? Because like its ability is no guard. I know that. I think.
Yes. So, and it's base 100, I think, too, which is like there are a lot of better 100 speed tier mods. Is it as bad as Beedrill, or is it like better? Probably as bad as Beedrill.
Yeah, it's about as bad as Beedrill.
Yeah,
I feel.
So we have Clefable here. This one feels kind of awkward. I don't really know much about it. Like Magic Bounce is not that ideal in VGC. Its stats are not like it needs to set up, but like megas that need to set up are always behind the 8 ball of megas that kind of just can go as soon as they hit the evolve button.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on Clefable at all?
Honestly, I don't really know much about it other than Magic Bounce, but I feel like it probably can't be as bad as what's it called, as the 2 in D tier. So like I feel like if I were to tier it, I'd probably put C, just because like also having like Follow Me is pretty nice, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you could like redirect something useful.
Yeah, I'll give it this. I did play it in like because I was farming singles to like get some VP.
Yeah.
And
in singles it should be pretty good, right? Because you block Stealth Rocks.
Yeah, you block Stealth Rocks, and then you also like and just for the record, people watching this is a VGC list. I'm just bringing this up because I want to I don't want to just speed run all the bad megas, so I want to actually have something to say on a few of them just for like watch time. But I was playing against it, and it did get like cosmic power stuff to raise its bulk and then Combine. It was a bit annoying, but Basket Legion crit it and it died. So next up is Mega Alakazam. This guy is he's kind of interesting because what is it, 150 speed stat is really fast. Speed swap is cool, but like your Mega giving away its stats feels kind of mid.
Yeah.
It can beat like Gengar because it's faster and probably one shots it, but like Incineroar's around, which is tough. It doesn't one shot stuff like Charizard or Vino, and they all kind of, oh, it kind of one shots Vino, but like it doesn't one shot a lot of the other strong Pokemon.
Yeah.
King Gambit is running around, which is not great for it. Like even if you wanted to go after Sneasler,
Focus Blast.
yes, Focus Blast. You have to, and that move is very unreliable.
Yeah.
Do you think that Alakazam has like ever been good? Because it's been around for a long time.
It's always felt like a gimmick Pokemon. I feel like even like when like back in like 2015, it was like kind of like a gimmick guy. Like you'd run it. I feel like the only one I remember seeing was like on like a Chansey. No, not Chansey. A Muck team or something like that.
Oh my
so
gosh!
It was to give it simple. I think I had like Simple Beam, so it's like it was like a gimmicky Pokemon.
Oh my gosh! You know what? Yeah, because you mentioned Muck is going in D. Anything that's trying to enable Muck is getting out of here.
Oh wow! Yeah,
I'm not with it.
You know what? Valid.
Victory Bell. Have you seen the Victory Bell gimmicks?
I only know it gets innards out.
Yeah, it's really funny because like it gets one shot by like stuff like Zard, and then the Zard also dies. It's like Destiny Bond without having to click it.
Yeah.
I think if it got Rage Powder, I'd put it in C.
Yeah.
But
I think like everything about it just isn't like good at the moment. Like especially when like especially because it's the same type as Venusaur.
Yes.
You really need to figure because like Venusaur's already like fighting for like a mega spot, right? And like I feel like with Venusaur, you already have to run two. It's really hard for you to justify using Victory Bell as a mega at all on your team when Venusaur's right there. It's probably better.
Yeah, and then like sometimes some of these mons would be good as like a secondary mega, but like putting Victory Bell on your team just puts you like so far behind.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Wait, Slowbro is in the game, isn't he?
Yeah. So Slowbro's in the game. Yeah.
Yeah, Mega. I have seen Slowbro. All the Slowbros are in the game. It's just Mega Slowbro. No one's using it. But Mega Slowbro's not like that bad, is he?
Yeah. No. I think it's pretty decent. Like, I feel like I think the only problems are just like King Gambit and Vascular Legion. But like, I think that's just normal if you're just like weak to those types. But I think like not being able to get crit and like 1v1ing Sneasler is probably pretty nice on it. You can also it's probably like tanky enough for you to help you set up Trick Room, which could be nice on certain teams. So like there's definitely like some value in it. It's definitely not like a bad Pokemon.
Yeah,
I think if I were
super tanky.
Tier it, I'd put, like in the C tier still, just because it's really hard to like put anything like higher up when Basket Legion and King Gambit are like really powerful.
Yes.
So it's like if you're really weak to if you're weak to those, it's really hard for you to get like in the middle. I feel.
Yes, and like as strong as bulky as it is, it's only Fizz Def, right? Its special bulk is not good. Yeah. It's like 80 base versus 180 Fizz Def. Like if Urshifu was in the format, this guy'd be awesome.
Yes.
But otherwise,
really good if Urshifu was there. I think that guy would like actually just wall Urshifu.
Yes, completely would make Urshifu want to hurt himself. Gengar's also tricky because like it feels like it should be like one of the best Pokemon in the game, but it also doesn't feel like he's carrying his weight as much lately.
Yeah. I think like it's definitely kind of fallen off a bit. Again, it's just because of the whole like Basket Legion King Gambit thing.
Yeah, those Pokemon are so toxic.
They're really toxic. I feel like you can still get like value out of Gengar anyways by just existing, right? Because of the ability to trap Pokemon in. So that could be something that's useful. I know like most people would always do like the Perish Song mode, but obviously there's more ways to run it that probably haven't been discovered yet. So. Or like people haven't looked into it, so like disable, for example, is one of them. Sub, like attacks is probably another. So like, I think like, just because it has like Shadow Tag, I don't think it's like, it should be like, I'd put it like B or A. The problem is it's like it still dies really fast to everything, right? Like Garchomp's another Pokemon that kind of shuts it down. Like you need Incineroar for it to live and attack from it. So
yes,
that's.
I was gonna say like the same thing. I think I just have to have respect for a mon with its stats that can trap you in and kind of like can control the board, right? Like once those 4 mons are on the field, Gengar decides how the game goes, and that means like a lot to me. Not enough, but because it's not as strong as it should be right now, I think like. I think A, out of the respect, it's probably
still fun.
Yeah, I think like it probably feels like a B, but like it can't. I can't put it a tier next to Venusaur and Blastoise.
It's hard to put it with those two. Yeah, I think it has to be like A tier, or at least like the bottom.
Yeah, I wonder if I need an extra tier because Kangaskhan feels like the ultimate. He feels like the ultimate tweener.
Yeah. This Pokemon's kind of awkward, I feel, because it got like nerfed, and I feel like even now it doesn't get like that much useful stuff, right? Like Scrappy is pretty good, right? Like because especially now that it blocks Intimidate, that's a pretty cool idea. Um, but yeah, like it's just kind of awkward. I feel like everything about it just feels awkward right now. Like the speed's awkward.
Yes.
The attacks don't do as much damage anymore, which is another
Yes.
problem. But I think like at least being able to get through like focus sashes are cool, but like nothing really notable gets focus sash. Right? Like Sneasler is probably a Pokemon, but there's a chance that you have to make this Pokemon like really bulky to live a close combat anyways. And then I think the only good normal move is Double Edge anyways, so that's a
Yes.
little bit of an issue.
That's super
So
annoying.
yeah, it's definitely like fallen from a bit. I think it gets bite, so that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
You
like
should
sucker
go for like the
punch.
half. Yeah. Yeah, so Sucker Punch is cool. Like it has like tools to make it cool, like make it like decent, but it's definitely not like as strong as it used to be, especially because like of all like the changes, right? Like Parental Bond being gone or being like nerfed and like it getting different attacks now, right? It doesn't get Power Up Punch anymore. That's probably an important one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that if it got either one of those things back, it would be a lot stronger. I think power up punch
yeah,
specifically, like being able to power up punch like on Incineroar switch-ins and get your Intimidate drop removed and then get a +1 would like change
yeah,
this Pokemon's life.
yeah,
It does still feel like a good secondary mega, just not like your first.
yeah,
And like this B tier feels like the secondary mega tier. Like if you have two stones, you can
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
put
yeah.
them on the
I
team.
agree. I agree with that.
Starmie, I'm not a
This
big
one's interesting.
Starmie believer. I think if your best gimmick is to once again give away your stat like Alakazam, then it's not that good. It's strong and huge power is awesome,
Yeah,
but 120 in this specific format just does
yeah.
not feel like it
It's like
cuts it.
okay. I think the only problem right now is it feels like you need to have like a rain team for this thing to be like really good.
Yes.
Um, so yeah, I mean like it gets like the type's okay, right? Like I mean like obviously any water move in the rain is gonna hurt, especially with huge power. It's gonna hurt a lot. But I feel like we're gonna have this problem again. But like the problem is like Basket Legion's kind of there, and it gets Swift Swim, so it's like you take more advantage by moving first. Starmie can't do that. You just do more damage, but it's a little hard to do that if you don't move first. It definitely has like its benefits, but like I feel like it's too reliant on you having like rain up for it to be like super good.
Yeah, I think that like I think if you're locked to one specific archetype, you lose points. And I think that if you are not the best option in that slot for your archetype, then I can't put you that high. Like I just
Yeah,
think it just makes more sense to play Basket Legion over Starmie in like
yeah,
100% out of the time. It feels like
yeah.
like
I
if
agree
you're
with
both
that.
gonna just die to Sucker Punch anyway, then let me get the one that can like guarantee like some knockouts in the end game.
Yeah,
This one just feels so awkward.
it's
It's
probably
so
like a
weird
C
though
tier.
because like it feels like it's still better than Slow Bro and like Clefable. Yeah, I have to
Yeah,
make an
I think that's
adjustment.
like the right spot to put it.
Yeah, I have to
Oop.
I have to make an adjustment because there's what you call it here, Admiral below. There we go. Because this is like because too many of these mons are getting lumped together that I don't think belong together. So like
Yeah,
these ones are like bottom of the barrel,
yeah,
and I think
yeah,
these go like here. I think that feels better.
yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah.
You
I
get it
think
because
that's
like
right.
yeah, because Slowbro and Clefable are still worse than Starmie. Starmie's still way better. This
Yeah,
feels
yeah,
like the average tier. Like they're still solid average Pokemon. They got to be better than these guys. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I agree with that.
Then we have like Pinsir. What do you? Pinsir gets area late, right? So it gets to turn its
Yeah,
normal type moves into fly type moves. Low key, like I don't think that's actually that bad.
yeah. It's not bad. I'm pretty sure it gets faint, which is
Faint,
like
yeah,
pretty cool.
that's really cool
So like,
actually.
because you can't block faint at all because you're a flying type, so like nothing is immune to it. So you'll always get faint off, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I do like that. And it gets it's pretty strong as well, right? And does it get hyper cutter before it evolves? Is that accurate?
That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. Let me check.
Because I don't remember
Yeah,
that much about Pinsir, but I think it gets hyper
yeah,
cutter. Yeah,
it
so it
gets
gets
hyper.
hyper cutter. It also gets like
Yeah,
Moxie, which is like obviously you're not really gonna get kills with Pinsir in its base form.
yeah, yeah. That's the only problem, but
But hyper cutter is a black team intimidates, and then you mega evolve and get a 155 stat and you're 105 speed. So you actually even though you're 4 times weak to like Chomp, which is like a big demerit, you still outspeed it, and it probably gets U-turn. I'm going to look into that Pokemon.
I don't think it gets U-turn.
Oh, it doesn't? No, that's so bad.
I think like the flying time fade, I think is a pretty good like pro for it.
Yeah, Prio. I think because of those things we went over, it can get to C. Do you think C is fair?
Yeah. So C is right. I feel like this is like another Pokemon where it's like the type's just holding it back. Or like I guess like the speed. Yeah, speed kind of sucks.
Speed, speed because speed
has enough tools to get good. To make it like decent at least. Yeah,
it's like it's one of the secondary megas that I think can't quite make it to B, but like you can kind of make it work. Like if you really love Pinsir, I think you could get to Master Ball. Maybe not like Champions tier, but like, well, depending on who you are. But like you can get to Master Ball with it.
Yeah.
I'm a big Mega Gyarados believer.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure on the Mega Gyarados. I actually do just like the normal one a lot better, but I think it's just because of like the way I like playing Gyarados. I just like Thunder Wave a lot more. With the Mega one, obviously you have to go like a Dragon Dance set, which is like, it's still fine, but
I just think like, you know how like a lot of these Pokemon lost points because they died of Last Respects and Sucker Punch? I think the mon that can eat a Last Respects and a Sucker Punch has to get some points for that. As far as you resist Wave Crash, resist Last Respects. I think it's you died of close combat, yes. But you know, you can kind of hold your Mega and resist it. Like it has options. I think like mons like that have options can get some points. Obviously it's not going to be like I don't think it's because I don't think this shouldn't be the first Mega on your team. This should be like, okay, my team loses to Basket Legion still. I need something to help check that. I need a water type. Ooh, Gyarados.
Yeah.
So I think it's like, do you think it's B or C? I think it's B for me personally.
I think I'd put it like, it's either at the bottom of B or like high or like near the top of C. I think like I'd put it like before Charizard. I feel.
You think it should go like here?
Charizard. Yeah, that's where I think it would be. It's like around where you put it, anyways.
Yeah, because like low B. I think I'll give it because I think this has more.
Like the Dark type's pretty good, and like I guess if you're able to set it up, like it could be like the same thing as Blastoise, basically, right? You can just get like Sinistcha and set it up. The only difference, obviously, is it probably takes a little longer, just because Dragon Dance speeds you up a little less than Shell Smash. But
yes,
like. But it does. I think it requires a less setup in a way that you don't have to like set up range for this thing to start doing stuff. You just need like a Dragon Dance, and you're probably still fine. Yeah. So I think bottom of B is fine then, because I think if you have like a direct, like a couple things that you directly check, like Delphox and Basket Legion and stuff like that, I think you beat the Pokemon that don't have that, like Charizard. Yeah. That's true.
If we're doing it in orders, do you think the orders are correct right before we get to the next one?
Yeah, I think the order is right.
Okay. Aerodactyl. Mega Aerodactyl is a weird one for me because it's like so fast, it's so strong, but sometimes it feels like you can just use base Aerodactyl and like
this is like the example of Pokemon that's just like a secondary Mega if you need it. Like you said, I think there's only like 2 things this thing's good for, and it's handling Charizard and Sneasler. So
yes, like, but those are 2 big threats.
Yeah, they are big threats, but like that's the one thing. It's like it does 2 things, but they do it pretty well. But it's like it's hard. It's the fact that you have to burn your Meg on it could be a little annoying, but the extra speed could be pretty nice. You know.
Because then I think you get over Delphox too.
That one is pretty nice in some cases.
Yes, it is really nice. I think I'm okay with, because it can beat like you mentioned a couple of different things like Charizard and Sneasler and Delphox. I'm okay with it being in B because I still think it's better than these guys.
I agree.
It'd be like top of C or this.
I think like it would be B. Like either I think I put it before Gyarados.
You like it here?
Kind of good. Yeah.
I can rock with that. I can rock with that. We got the
because Aerodactyl itself just kind of fits on more teams anyways. So it's like if you really need a Mega, you can just slap it on. If not, you can just... I
guess that matters too, right? Like if it's a Pokemon that you can bring with its stone but not need to Mega Evolve it, that should be granted some points. Dragonite, this guy mid.
This Pokemon's kind of mid. Kind of sucks, but like I'm pretty sure this thing's like only good with like. I'm pretty sure it's only good with like rain teams, basically, right?
Yeah, it's
like
the exact same issue.
But like the base form kind of gets that already, so it's like I don't know if it's really worth megaing it. Like Yeah, this Pokemon's like the definition of like mid, I feel.
Yeah, it's really bad that it one is locked to the rain archetype because like Hurricane is like its best move.
Yeah.
And you can't really reliably click that outside of rain. And then on top of that, like Draco Meteor is like cool and all, but you can just kind of play around Draco Meteor so easily. You just like switch out, let it go -2, and now your dragon types are just living the hit, and it's like really bad. I will respect enough to give it the top of C because I think it's the most relevant of all the mids.
Yeah, I think it's pretty accurate. It is very mid. So
because Dragonite is still strong.
Yeah.
And I think Rain as an archetype, like because it has all these strong pieces that like none of them besides Bastion Legion are like overpowered, but they're all very strong on their own. So as a collective, they feel really tough, but that you don't get to hide behind your teammates like that. Yeah. Next up is Meganium. Meganium is also a weird one. You start with Meganium. Do you think Meganium's good?
I think like the ability is really cool. Like right, like being able to like get like instant solar beams, and I think the weather ball is always a fire type. Like it has coverage, which is good. Like it can be annoying versus the right teams. Like I know people always looked at it and it's like it's just weak to like Sludge Bomb from Gengar, but like even now like we don't see that Pokemon that often. Sneasler I guess is the other version of it, right? That Pokemon is more popular. So, but like, like this doesn't seem like a mega that you're gonna bring every game. This feels like a secondary mega.
Yes.
The typing I think is what's gonna hurt it the most in terms of like where we put it. Like the ability I think is good in the right scenarios, but like the fact that you're Grass Fairy makes it a little more difficult. The Fairy type's the more annoying part just because it adds like extra weaknesses to Steel and Poison. So.
Yes, I think that with Meganium, I think its best tool is the Weather Ball. Honestly. The weather ball, because it's always like it's his sun, but it's always sun boosted also, right?
Yeah.
So it's like 150 or something like that. So it like tears through stuff like Aegislash that would like one shot it in return. It can like tear through stuff like that really well. Like Solar Beam is like whatever. Dazzling Gleam on this Pokemon is kind of mid when there's there's two better fairy types that have spread damage. Yeah. But like the weather ball is really, really good tool. But I think a Pokemon that like for one, you can't bring this versus sun ever. Like if you play against Sun, this Pokemon has to stay home. So I think that really hurts it. Versus like Sand, on Sand teams is pretty good. You can bring it, but you have to be careful with Excadrill. I think it'd probably be like the best beats here, maybe. Do you think it's the best beats, or do you think Venusaur is just better? Venusaur beats a 1v1.
I feel like you could put it like after Blastoise. I think.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna defer to you on that. And if anyone gets mad, that was Paul's idea. That was Paul's idea.
Yeah. Because to me that looks right.
Because on the internet, they be like, man, if you think this Pokemon is anything less than the top or a top 5, it's like if there's any singular matchup that this Pokemon literally can never play in, then it's like, bro. Yeah. Like, bro, what are we doing here? Speaking of Pokemon that can't play in a lot of matchups, Feraligatr, holy smokes, I love Feraligatr, but
I know nothing about this Pokemon other than the abilities. So,
well, basically, like the ability Dragonize, it does hit strong, but when it Mega Evolves, it gets no addition to its speed, so it's still like 78 or something like that. It's really slow, and like I think in a Floette, Guardy, Meganium format, it's just like so rough. Even like versus like Basket Legion, like Lasher specs probably still shreds. It is a very high Fizz Def and it's a very high attack, like 160 attack stat. But you need to set up. And I think Gyarados is kind of just better at setting up. It's kind of like in the same tier as like Charizard X, where they both kind of need a Dragon Dance or something to get going. I think Starmie is probably a little bit better because it's faster and also starts off with huge power. The Dragonite stuff really does hit hard though. Like I think I one-shot a Mega D-Knight through multi-scale with it before at +1. So that's really nice. It's definitely better than Pinsir.
I think that's fine.
Actually, I think it might be better than Starmie too, because this dies to King Gambit Circle, a bunch of this doesn't. I'm cheating.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm cheating a little bit for my guy. Actually, because of that, also because it doesn't die to Garchomp, it's going higher than Charizard too. It doesn't just lose to Garchomp, so it's going higher than that too. And Ampharos is buns.
Yeah.
Really high special attack stat, but it's pretty buns.
Yeah. I don't think it's that good. Like Mold Breaker doesn't help with anything, I think, and it's too slow. I feel for a dragon type.
Yes. It would have. I thought they would have given it like Thunderclap, but they didn't. So it's buns.
There's no way it ever gets Thunderclap. You're coping if you think it ever gets Thunderclap.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think anything is getting Thunderclap for a couple years besides Raging Ball, unfortunately.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, this Pokemon's so bad that like if you could just use base Ampharos without a Mega Stone and Raging Bolt was also in the format, people would just use Raging Bolt.
Yeah.
But it's still better than the F tiers because it's 165 electric type.
I could put it in D.
Yeah. Also, I think Slowbro is better than Clefable, so I'm gonna move that. And F tier is all equal garbage. So like, no one's digging through the pile of trash and thinking like, "Ooh, this trash is shinier than that trash." Like, no. Speaking of kind of bad. Yeah, speaking of trash, Steelix also really buns. It's really buns. Do you have anything good to say about Steelix?
Not really. The typing I think is like the awkward part. I think because it's just weak. It's just weak to so many things, and it's so slow. Like it's just hard. It's just hard to like justify it for anything. Everything about it just isn't good, I feel. Yeah,
I realize like it's weak to literally everything. I think I like one shot it with Glamora, Earth Power, and singles, like just farming VP. And I was like, what? That dies? Like, get this guy out of here.
Yeah, like everything about it, just like it's hard to like justify it because like you said, it's like weak to everything and it's too slow. So
yeah, that's the problem. It's slow. It's weak. Even if you do get an attack off, you're not one-shotting things. It's like, what is even the point? Cool design though. If it was a design list, you get higher.
You need to have like, this one you might need to have like two things to set up, right? It's like Trick Room, and then its ability is Sand Force, so like you need like Tyranitar. So like that's a little annoying, I feel, because you're gonna have like two Pokemon weak to like water for ground, for example, and that's not good in this format. Right? Like we like fighting, you can probably get away with because this thing has a lot of defense, and like Sneasler probably wouldn't kill it. Like you'd win a 1v1 against Sneasler, but like it's just not worth it, I feel,
at all.
Use Steelix.
How do you feel about Scizor? Scizor feels like it's funnily in a really good spot right now.
It's pretty okay. Like I feel like it's like kind of like Starmie, where it's like really good like only on rain teams. This one makes more sense because it covers the fire weakness. But yeah, like I think Scizor is actually in a pretty decent spot. Like it's good against the fairy types, which we've always talked about being really good. It doesn't like die instantly, so like Sneasler can Gambit. It probably could win a 1v1 if you have like Bug Bite. Then Basque Legions, like you could probably win if you have Knockoff, which is something it can learn. So like it has tools to handle all the annoying stuff, and it's like not like bad. So I think it's like it's pretty decent, I feel.
I feel that actually it is pretty good. It's, would you say it's B or C? Let's start there.
I feel like it's probably like a B tier. I feel
B tier.
Like,
so,
being a steel type is pretty nice, I think, and like having the tools to handle all the common stuff. I think I'd put it like in the B tier.
But bottom of
like
B, I'm guessing. Yeah,
like bottom, like yeah.
Because I think I've seen one of these. I can't. I'll preface it by saying I don't know if it was base Scizor or not. I can't remember completely clearly. But that's a Scizor variant, Mega or base. It died to like Flare Blitz in rain. I've seen it like actually. So that's kind of funny. But I think bottom of B is okay because it's definitely better than these four. People will probably argue that Dragonite's better, but like bottom of B, top of C is like, oh, what did you get in the test? A 65? What did you get? A 68? Like it's not.
It's a small like thing, but
it's not that big a deal. Another Pokemon that's kind of buns, Heracross. I'd
put that like
where you want.
I don't even know what.
You get Skill Link. You get Skill Link like Rock Blast.
I know, but like it's like the same. It's too slow for it to do anything. Bug fighting is also very like a weird type. I think
it's horrible. It's horrible.
It's horrible. I think that's like making it like. Like I mean, I think we both knew this is gonna be at the bottom. I put it like at the bottom of D or maybe like top of F. I feel it's one of those. Like it's just. I don't think
it's really bad. I think Alakazam.
Like, I've never seen one in the game either, so it's like I don't know what like good this thing can really do.
I'll just put it in F because, like I said, F is for all the trash mons put together.
Yeah.
Skarmory is a weird one because I
This
haven't
one's
seen it in
cool.
action.
Yeah.
Like, it's fast, it's
concept is
strong.
cool. Stalwart's pretty nice.
Stalwart is a really good ability. I think people were thinking that it was going to get tough claws, which kind of made sense, right? Got these huge claws.
Yeah.
Some people were coping, thinking it was going to get like good as gold.
Oh yeah.
I thought
saw
that was massive cope. Like, what are we
I
doing?
mean, it is gold.
Yeah, but come on.
Yeah.
Like, come on. There's another Pokemon that probably needs to be on ranked. It is 110 though, so like it is faster than Zard, which is nice. Like,
I mean, you're not really winning on 1v1 against Zard anyways.
It gets Rock Slide, I think. I think it gets Rock Slide. It got it in ZA. I don't know if it kept it in this game.
I don't think it.
You know what? If it got Rock Slide, people might.
I think it does actually.
Rock Slide in being 110, I think is valuable.
Yeah.
I think. Do you think it's like? I guess Scissor having priority makes it a little bit better though, still, right? But Sinistra being the primary redirector is like.
Yeah. I think being able to get around like Sinistra setup stuff is really good. I think that's like really valuable, being able to just ignore redirection.
Okay, so let's start with. Do you think it's better or worse than Scizor?
Slightly better.
Okay, so then it's B. Do you think it's better than Gyarados?
I think I'd put it better than Gyarados. Yeah.
What about Aerodactyl?
No. I think Aerodactyl's better.
Yes, Aerodactyl's too. That speed with Tailwind just is too good.
Yeah.
And it's way better at being fast Rock Slide than this guy.
Yeah.
And doing probably destroy Sinistra. So yeah, it does all the things that this thing wants to do, just better. Oh yeah, this guy. We're not gonna waste time on Houndoom. He's buns. He's
yeah,
buns.
you can put it there.
He's buns. Ooh, T-Tar is a tricky one because he's like.
This one's definitely like. T-Tar is definitely a Pokemon that like it's like a secondary Mega.
Yes.
It's like that part's pretty obvious.
Yes, always. It's so
yeah.
secondary that I think if Assault Vest in the game, no one like it would be like 0.01% usage for Mega T-Tar if there was Assault Vest in the game.
Yeah.
No one would use the stone.
Yeah, because I feel like people only run Mega Tyranitar just for like a Sun matchup. That's right? It's like you just Mega when they Mega. And that's like the main appeal of it. Is if your other Mega doesn't handle Charizard well, then you just use Tyranitar.
Use Tyranitar. But that is I do think that like everything aside, it is very good still.
Yeah.
Better than all the C tiers for sure. Better or worse than Kang?
Ooh, I think it's better.
Better or worse than Meganium?
I like it better than Meganium.
Better or worse than Blastoise?
Worse. They're there.
Right
like
here?
In between Blastoise.
In between the two?
Yeah. I think that's where I'd put Tyranitar. Like, it's decent, I feel.
Yeah, I think Tyranitar, already being a mon that stat checks like every other mon to ever exist, then getting 100 extra stats, like it can't be that bad ever.
Yeah.
And it got like knockoff back and stuff, which is so strong.
Yeah.
Next up we have Guardy. Guardy, I played with some Guardy earlier today.
I did too. I think it's pretty cool. Like it has like one advantage over like other fairy types, like Floette, I guess. Whereas like it's a psychic type, so that can be useful. There's stuff like Venusaur, or like Gengar, I guess, right? So that's one thing.
It's the one fairy that beats Gengar 1v1.
Yeah.
Which is
the
kind
only
of crazy.
issue, I guess, is like you having to rely on Hyper Voice. You probably lose to Incineroar sometimes just because they throat chop you and then you can't Hyper Voice. But
yes.
I think there's like enough like utility, like right, like just Calm Mind and Trick Room. Those are two really cool ones. Like Trick Room could be pretty nice to like swing momentum around. So I think it's like a decent Mega. I feel. Yeah,
I think it's really good. I think it's definitely better than everything in C. Do you think it's better than everything in B also?
I think it's definitely better than everything in B.
I agree.
The only one that I feel like it wouldn't be better than it would be like Venusaur, but it's a high B basically.
I think Guardy can have more success as your first Mega than Venusaur can.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think it's good enough to get to A?
I don't think it's A tier.
Yeah, it's probably. I don't think it's as good as these two. Even though it beats Gengar, like there's more to life than just beating Gengar.
Yeah.
I think that Gengar will win you more tournament matches overall if you are of equal skill than Guardy.
Yeah.
This guy's buns.
Yeah.
This guy, I wanted to put him in buns, but people have been saying he's good. Am I tripping or is he actually good?
I played one yesterday and it's actually pretty annoying. where it's like if you get like it's like bronze one kind of right. It gets like iron defense, body press, like normal and like heavy slam. So it could be pretty annoying. The ability is pretty cool, right? Like it's filter, I think. So that's
Yes, so it reduces the super effective damage.
yeah. I think that's like pretty good. I don't know if it's like it's definitely not an F tier. It's like it's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
It
it seems like the gimmick mon that you'd put for like.
It is a gimmick. It's a super gimmick. It's super gimmicky. Yeah. It's slow. It did drop the 4x weakness of fighting, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Base 230 defense is really high, but like 70, it loses. You know why he's buns though? It loses 1v1 to Floette. It does.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, a lot of things do that.
No. But as a steel type, you should not lose that 1v1, and it does. Like Scizor doesn't lose that 1v1, but this thing does because it's so slow, and it's like
heavier.
Yeah, Floette gets heavier, so you're not one-shotting with heavy slam, and your bulk is only 70 HP, 80 spadef, right? So you're getting two shot by like Light of Ruin.
Yeah.
This thing sucks.
Yeah. So, I'd say like in a D tier, I feel.
Yeah, he's buns. He can be top of D since people like him so much.
Yeah. Metacham.
He's in the game?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that was nice.
Yeah.
What is it? Psychic fighting? Actually, I think they have a real niche. Like, if you look at the mods that are good, like King Gambit, Sneasler, Ensign, like being able to like pure power hit all of those for super effective, not the worst.
Yeah, it's fine. But I feel like again, like the issue is like the speed too.
Yes,
it's not like super fast, so I feel like I'd still put it like in the D tier.
What do you think in D? Top of D? Pause.
Probably a little lower. Yeah, there. Yeah. I think Aggron's like slightly better.
Yeah, Mega Man Electric. He seems kind of buns.
He's awkward. I think like it's fast, but like I think every other stat just kind of like sucks on him. So like,
yeah, what is it, like 130 speed? Am I remembering that correctly?
I think so. It's just really fast. I know that. 135.
135 is pretty solid.
Yeah, it's very fast, but it's very like frail, so it's hard. Intimidate's obviously pretty nice, but yeah, like especially now because you don't have like hidden power ice or something. It's so like Garchomp's just gonna wall you. So I don't really know what exactly Manectric can do.
Oh, you know what? I gotta remember that Garchomp, Excadrill are like everywhere. Yes, that hurts really bad.
So yeah, it's definitely not like the greatest. So it's probably like a D tier.
Yeah, it's probably a D. Better than Slowbro or worse than Slowbro?
Yeah, a little worse than Slowbro.
Clefable?
That's right. That's right.
Poor Clefable, man.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to. All right, Sharpedo is. We're gonna speed through some of these like really bad ones. Sharpedo is it D or F?
F. I haven't really seen Sharpedo.
He's buns. Camera Up is also buns. If Trickun gets up, you kind of just want Torkoal anyway.
Yeah.
So F or D?
Both. D.
Yeah, because you can do both. I'll put it better than Ampharos at least.
Yeah.
Altaria is buns. Don't ever use that mod. Buns.
Yeah.
Chimecho was also buns. If you disagree, just call me out, but I think it's buns.
Yeah.
Regular Absol is buns. Yeah. Glalie feels like buns.
Yeah.
Lopunny is actually solid.
That one's pretty good. Like when you Mega Wolf, you get Scrappy. That's really good. Because you get stuff like Aegislash. I think getting around that is pretty nice.
Yes, it's really good. I think Scrappy Close Combat is like the freest attack of all time into like whatever you want. That thing is actually
really fast is really good here.
Yes, because you're faster than like all the relevant mods in the format, which is like really good. This thing actually, I think is better than all the C tiers actually.
Better than all?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, looking at the list, it's definitely better than everything.
I think it's better than some of the Bs too.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like it has to, as of right now, I guess because it doesn't have a great normal move besides getting impact, it hurts a little bit.
I think it's double edge.
It doesn't. We checked, we tried. It doesn't get it. They robbed her. Better than Scizor.
Well, maybe it not having a good normal move is probably going to hold it back from that part. So
maybe the bottom of B,
having to rely only on fighting might be a little bit of an issue. So I'd probably put it like
top of C.
Yeah, if it got like a good normal move, then yeah, it'd probably be like the bottom of B.
Out of respect for Garchomp, maybe you put him in D tier.
Yeah, like bottom of D. Yeah, bottom of D. Like I don't know why you'd ever use a Mega Garchomp. Like you just lose like all the good stuff from Garchomp. You get slower.
Yes,
you lose rough skin, which is good, which is like a pretty good ability.
It's super.
It's not worth it.
Super duper buns.
Lucario. I don't think this one's that good either. I think it's like the same thing with like Garchomp. It's like you stay as normal Lucario, you can keep inner focus, which is pretty good.
Oh yeah, because it switched to adaptability. That's so bad.
Yeah, yeah. Like you do get faster, but like I don't know. It's hard to like justify doing this, like megaing when you could keep like inner focus to not get flinched. You can also use like follow me with the normal one.
Yes, I do think that it's better than everything in D though. Like it's probably better because I think it's better than Pinsir.
I think I'd still put it like lower than Pinsir. So it's either like low C or D. So yeah,
I think it's better than D's.
Yeah.
I think this guy's cheeks. Do you like Abomasnow?
I did, but I think there's a lot of better like Hail users.
Yes.
Than here, so I don't think this is worth it. It's like, definitely like a D. Yeah. Unless you're going like a hard trick room. It's like it has like camera syndrome, I guess. Where it's like unless you're going like hard trick room, you don't want to use this guy as the Hail setter.
Yes. I want to be kind to Gallade, but I think
I haven't seen any Gallade at all. So.
I think your base form being intimidatable, and then when you mega evolve, you lose the ability that makes you stronger.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
I think that's pretty bad. I'm gonna put it in D somewhere. I don't care where it goes in D. I just don't like. It's just like if it kept sharpness, I think it would shoot up instantly. Yeah, but it doesn't.
Yeah, but it gets inner focus, which is still like fine, right? You can just you can't get intimidated.
Yes, but the base form can, which I don't like.
yeah, that's true.
Unless the base runs inner focus too, so like we'll see, but whatever. What do you think about Frostlats? Because I'm not the biggest Frostlats fan.
This Pokemon's actually pretty like interesting. I think it's one of the better megas. I think just because you can set up Aurora Veil, it's a nice little support. You can also do that cute thing that people do where you can make it slower than Charizard before you mega, and when you mega, you are faster, which I think is pretty cool. I think this is like the better like snow setter compared to Abomasnow. I think it's pretty good. Like being able to set up. I think being really like a fast Aurora Veil will always be pretty nice. And also like obviously being able to spam Blizzard faster. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the being slower than Charizard thing for weather is bait because then you just die to Heat Wave twice.
Well, I mean like because that's still fine I guess because as long as you get the Aurora Veil up, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I guess that's like fine, but there's also like Ninetales for that. But I think it's strong, it's fast, fast-ish, strong-ish. But I think losing like to all of like the really good megas is like not great for it. I do think it's better than like at least most of the C tiers. I do think it's
like it's a B tier Pokemon.
Yeah, I think it's better. Like, I'm not gonna disrespect it that much.
Yeah. I think it'd be like slightly better than Skarmory, I feel. It's like that's where I'd put
I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
This guy, this guy's probably like a D tier. He has Mold Breaker, and that's it.
Okay, yeah.
So we're gonna skip him and talk about a more interesting one. So this Excadrill is interesting because on paper he's supposed to be really good, but no one uses him because I was trying to tell people I think that its ability is a straight downgrade to Sandrush.
Definitely. Or even like Mold Breaker, I think it's like a downgrade too. Even if you went Mold Breaker, like it's just hard for you to justify using this Pokemon because losing the Sand Boost is really bad because that's like one of the best parts of Excadrill. Or even like Mold Breaker again, like ignoring Levitate, losing that for like piercing protect for like 1/4 of the damage it doesn't sound worth it. So
it's not worth it at all in my opinion. And I think like it's cool that it's faster than Garchomp, but like you don't one shot Garchomp anyway. Garchomp can like
you're gonna lose to Garchomp anyway.
Yeah, you're just gonna like lose between like rough skin damage and like the earthquake that you take back in return. You're probably just gonna lose.
Yeah.
All that being said, I can't disrespect its stats and the ability to hit through protect by putting it in like C or nothing. I definitely think B is viable for it. Is it better or worse? It can't. It's got to be. It's better than D Knight.
Like, are you sure, dude? I put this thing in D tier just because it's like D, because it's like it's just like not possible for us to like justify using this thing over just like a normal Excadrill, I feel.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put it in D. I'm putting it at the top of D.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
And that is going. I'm gonna put Mega Excadrill in the thumbnail, and I'm gonna put a big D on there. Pause, and we're gonna see what people feel about that.
Hey man,
I'm deferring to the international champion, ladies and gentlemen. He says it's in D tier. Audino's F.
yeah. Hey, don't.
Chandelure.
You're right with that one. Chandelure, it's like it's not bad. I think like Infiltrator is cool. It definitely is like more powerful, but like I think it's like okay mega. Like there's nothing like super crazy about it. You definitely need like speed control, right? Like Trick Room or Tailwind, because it's like that weird like middle speed tier. But
I think it suffered because the abilities they could have given it. Yeah, the typing sucks. Like I think losing to Basket Legion hard is really bad.
And King Gambit
and Instant, yes, it's really bad.
King Gambit's the annoying one because you probably could win if you were Sash, but if you're Mega, you've got to put like some bulk into it to live.
Yes.
Sucker Punch, but yeah.
I think they were looking at this Pokemon like, okay, let's give it Shadow type. Like, no, Gengar has Shadow type. And it was like, oh, let's give it Levitate. No, Delphox has Levitate. So they just say, you know what, give it Infiltrator. We don't care anymore. Yeah. I think if Excadrill's in D because you can't justify using it, then this thing has to also be there.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't really put it like any higher than that, anyways. So.
Oh, this guy is so cheeks. He's like worse Excadrill.
Yeah.
He could go to like bottom of D or something. He's like worse Excadrill.
It has like the same problem as like the Obama Snow and Camera. They're just slow, and you need Trick Room up. Like Unseen Fist is cool, but like it's nerfed, so it's like not as crazy. So.
Yeah, I think that in a format where Trick Room is not that great as it is, and where like Instant is so used, and then also like Tauros is kind of popping up a little bit too, which is kind of just like farms this thing. It's just really bad. Who we got next? Chestnut. What do you think about Chestnut?
Pretty sure the ability it gets when it megas is the same as one of the normal ones, right? Like bulletproof.
Bulletproof, yeah, it's bulletproof. So it just it walls Gengar. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, it walls Gengar. That's like the only good thing.
It's not immune to perish song.
Like there's only like one. I think there's only like one way people run this thing, right? It's like body press, iron defense, speed,
IDPP bot.
Yeah, I don't think it's that great. It's like a bottom D, maybe F if you want to put it there, but it's just not good. I feel.
Yeah, where you want to put it?
It's either at the bottom of D or like beginning of F.
I think it's better than like Heracross.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Probably. Okay. Delphox.
Delphox. I think Delphox is like one of the 3 to 5 best megas in the format.
Yes, I agree with that. I think everything about it's really good. Like I know people were clowning on it because it got Levitate, but like pairing it with Garchomp makes it like a really. It's probably like
so good.
A little bit. It's probably a little bit better than Charizard and Garchomp. A little bit just because Delphox is faster. You can like one shot Gengar. So I do think Delphox like is definitely one of the better megas in this format.
I think Levitate was the perfect ability for it thematically and in practice. I mean, like Side Spam is like whatever. Like it's one, there's no psychic terrain setter, so it would have no ability right now. And two, there's like you can just like click spread damage, right? You're not like it's not really that big of a deal to just get around like Side Spam. This makes the Pokemon Levitate makes it way more versatile. Having an immunity to ground, so you force like opposing ground types to click like Rock Slide and possibly miss or not do much damage to it. Intimidate, like that's awesome. I think this Pokemon's like better than these two low key.
Yeah, I agree. There's also like a lot of tools in it, right? You can give it Encore, Nasty Plot.
Yes. Do you think it's good enough to be S?
I don't think so. Like it's fast and all, but like I feel like it just doesn't do like
enough damage to be
like, if you're not doing super effective damage, you don't do a lot of damage.
Fair.
Like,
that's fair.
You just kind of like tickle stuff. But
that's just me being a little biased. Greninja is interesting because he's so fast. and if you use them, you'd have the fastest mod in the format.
Yeah, it gets pretty insane.
Protean, yes. So you can like Protean once, Mega Evolve Protean again.
Yeah,
I guess
don't
like
know if that's worth it.
yeah.
It's really really frail though. That's the problem.
Yes, it's the defenses are like 77, 79 for like HP and defense.
I feel like I'd rather just have like a focus sash than just like have a Mega Stone to change my type twice.
That is very true. I do think that like its speed tier gives it like some good matchup advantages a little bit. Like if you're struggling against certain stuff, like for example, if you're like team just hard loses to Delphox, then you can like run Greninja, right? You could also just run Gyarados. But I think it's probably still like a C tier at best, is my guess.
At best, it's a C tier. But it would be like at the bottom, I feel.
Yeah. I think
it's either that or like it goes in D tier, I feel. Just because of the whole like, why would you use Mega Greninja over
I guess I'll put it there to be fair because you put Extra here for the same reason.
Yeah.
So I'll be fair to it. So Floette.
S tier.
Is this our first and only S tier Pokemon?
Yeah, because it's just like the best Pokemon in the format. I feel like everything kind of revolves around it because it's so strong. I feel with like Moonblast, Calm Mind. Like you can even run this thing like many different ways. Even though it's just like only Fairy type moves, right? You can run like Calm Mind and like Draining Kiss, right? You can give it 3 attacks. Light of Ruin is really strong, right? You can kill King Gambit. I played one earlier and it had Synthesis. Like you can do anything.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's like, so cringe.
Like, like its stats are like pretty decent too. So it's like the only thing that's like an issue is like Sneasler. But it's like you can EV to live Dire Claw anyways, but like and you probably just kill it back anyways if they're not Sash. So like the whole format I feel revolves around Floette anyways. So this has to be like an S tier Pokemon. Also like for some of the Pokemon I think we've just said like the problem is because of Floette. Like yeah, we just talked about like how good this thing is. So this has to be like the best Pokemon as of now by far.
Yeah, I think this Pokemon being in the format, one, is a bad decision. I think it's stupid. It shouldn't be here.
I think the problem is Fairy Aura. That makes it the problem.
Yes, Fairy Aura on 155 special attack with the 3 best Fairy moves that have ever existed is like a lot. Like even like Delphox, I'm pretty sure like loses 1v1 because if you click Light of Ruin twice, you just kill Delphox. Maybe Charizard because it has a bigger def kind of thing, but like
Charizard could probably win because you probably do more damage with the sun boosted attacks.
And then like Gengar, but like the rest of these mons for the most part, like even the ones that are supposed to beat it, they're gonna struggle.
Like, Scizor, I think, is the only one that we have on this list that like actually like beats Floette.
Yeah, straight up.
You'll live and attack and kill it with Bullet Punch.
Yes, you'll be able to hit it multiple times with your Steel type moves. It was like, man, this thing is just so strong, and like also, it makes a lot of the decisions more questionable. Because they can be like, oh, there's less Pokemon in the decks because, you know, newer players, less items for newer players. We want things to be lower power level. Then you just drop Floette in there. It's like, what? That doesn't make no sense. But
I think
easily
the issue is it's really fast too. Like it's the same speed as Garchomp. I think if it was slower, it wouldn't be like as good. But because it's so fast and just good at what it needs to do, like it's just S tier, I feel. Yeah,
making it that fast, and then because like one, like you said, Garchomp will never one shot this thing, and this thing will one shot Garchomp with Dazzling Gleam every single time. And then like giving it, they like, oh, we didn't make it like 130, but you made it fast enough that until when it's just gonna be like unstoppable.
Yeah.
This
even
Pokemon,
Venusaur, I think that we thought was gonna counter it. Like it probably still loses anyways if you face the wrong set. Like Calm Mind, you probably still lose 1v1.
Yeah, like if this thing gets set up, like you'll take 2 Light of Ruins will 2-shot. I think every single Pokemon in this game.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. Maybe even 2 Moonblasts, if being honest. We got some jobbers coming up though, which is nice because we can speed run through some of them. This thing sucks. F tier.
That's an F tier Pokemon.
Yeah, I think it sucks. Hawlucha, Trace sucks. Trace is buns.
Hawlucha is like the YouTube content on. Everyone does it with like the whole like no guard and train thing.
Yeah, it's gotta be a better way to use this guy, man. But probably D tier because of that.
It's like D tier or like F tier.
I'll give it D tier.
Like probably I'd put it at the bottom because there's only one thing.
I'll give it like D tier. What do you think about the crab? I think because Trick Room is bad, it loses points, but it's strong.
It's a little bit, but I think Hyper Cutter before Mega Evolving is pretty good, and like I mean the type's a little awkward. Ice Hammer is pretty cool. It gets good abilities in and out of Mega Evolving, right? Like Hyper Cutter into like Iron Fist is really good.
Great combo. I think that's a phenomenal
The
combo.
problem, I think, is just being like an Ice type. I think that's the only problem.
Yeah,
Like, I
being
think
an
that's
ice
literally
type.
just because like it's different than like Calyrex, I guess, which I thought was really good back then because the Glacial Lance hits both Pokemon. With like Ice Hammer, you pick one Pokemon to hit. So I think that's like the other thing holding it back.
And if you whiff, you just lose.
Yeah, that's
like if you whiff into a Protect, or if Ice Hammer misses, I think he can miss, you just lose.
Yeah.
I think it's better than
like,
D tier stuff though.
It's like better than some, I think. I think it's better than like
Aggron?
Yeah, I think it's like in the Aggron area, I feel.
Better or worse than Chandelure?
Worse, I think.
Yeah, probably, because Chandelure is like more forward leaning. Damn, look at Pinsir up here. I keep looking at Pinsir like, how did you make it up here, buddy?
Hey man, that mono bug team, that mono bug team pushed it up.
Yeah, it got carried. Drampa, what do you think about Drampa? Because he is another true Pokemon, but he at least has spread.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard because like the ability stays the same too. So
yeah, I know people are thinking it's gonna get Drizzle, but I think Drizzle doesn't do anything for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if it got some kind of ability that boosted his like, even if he got adaptability for those hyper voices, I think that'd be better.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Like going from like Berserk into adaptability sounds really good though.
Yes. So like, what do you think? D tier?
Yeah, it's definitely a D tier Pokemon.
Highest D tier or like down here?
Put it like in the middle, I think. Like maybe like after Slowbro. I think is where I put
Dang,
it.
he thinks this guy is buns.
Okay. Villain.
Villain. This guy's so annoying to play against, dude.
It is really annoying. Like I actually like the more I thought about its ability, like I faced one yesterday and I was like, man, like it's hard to get around this thing and then like handle the rest in the back because the ability, like I feel like people think the ability kind of sucks or like something about it sucks. But it can be pretty annoying in the right situations.
I think
especially with the popular Pokemon being like Sneasler, Vascular Legion, King Gambit, those all don't want to be burned. So yeah, like, if you're able to burn them, that's really good.
Yes, I think the issue that people had with it, and it's an issue I had as well, like I think your Mega Slot being like a support redirector bot feels kind of lame.
Yeah.
But like also with how strong other Pokemon have like gotten, like if you can like for example, like let's say you just have like your, you know, Vascular Legion balance team or whatever.
Yeah.
Like if Vascular Legion or King Gambit or just some kind of Pokemon that can like set up and do damage that isn't a Mega. Yeah. Having this to support it is not the worst option. Like you literally can't play if you have all physical attackers, you just kind of lose.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened to me one time.
Yeah. So you think he's B or C? I think he's better than D.
I think it's it might be a B tier. I think it's like Frostlass area, in my opinion.
Better or worse than Frostlass?
A little worse. Just because like its defenses also aren't the greatest, but
yes,
you can make it bulky to live stuff like Dire Claw.
And he does because you make it bulky, he doesn't do any damage. So
yeah, I mean it does also get moody, which could be funny, but
yeah, that's true.
Mega.
All right, last one, Glamora. I love Glamora just as a concept. I think being slower than Chomp and Exca is tragic. Cool. Like it could have just made it 105, dude, and that would like help a little bit.
Yeah. I don't think this Pokemon sucks though. Like
I don't think
the only problem is it's 1 point slower than like Garchomp, so it's like it loses to Garchomp anyways. It's not like you being slower makes a difference.
True.
I think CTH is probably like the right way to put it. This probably beats Floette, but
yes, yeah. I think it does. I think it's the best.
It's really strong. It's just really situational. I feel like if you put it in the right spot, it does just blow through stuff.
Yeah, I do think also like there being no terrestrialization anymore is really good for it because you can't like jump out of your weaknesses to rock and poison. Yeah. Like this thing is good into Sun, it's good into Gengar, good into Floette, like you mentioned. Get mogged by Delphox, but still. I think C makes sense.
I live the Psychic, right? Because I think.
It's I don't know how I think its Spadef. Its defense is really high, but I don't know how good its Spadef is off the top of my head. Let me double check. Glamora.
That could be a thing.
Yeah, it's 96 Spadef. Ugh. That's not enough to live a psychic with 83 HP. You have to like EV like really hard for that, I think.
Yeah. Also, like Rock Poison's kind of an awkward type, anyways.
Yes, it is.
Again, like with the whole Sneasler, King Game, Vascular Agent, Garchomp again.
Yes.
The one kind of destroys it. So the typing shuts it down. So
yes. So this is our list. Before we wrap up, anything you think we want to change?
No, actually, I think if I were to do this tier list on my own, I'd put it like almost exactly the same. The only important stuff, of course, is just Floette being the best Pokemon ever.
Yeah, people were like, oh, I was like, yo, I think it's the strongest Pokemon ever used. And it's like, obviously I'm being a little bit facetious, but like, don't bring up like Xerneas to me in a sense of like, this Pokemon does Xerneas damage like on turn 1. So
yeah,
that matters.
Well, yeah. It's because like this format does like a lot less damage than like a Xerneas format, right? Because they're all like big, strong guys.
Yes.
Everyone here kind of feels like, I guess everyone says it's like what was it, like a hydrogen bomb and like
a coughing baby, coughing babies,
like,
all the coughing babies.
Yeah, like it's just a little too strong, I feel, for this format. But,
way too strong.
Who knows? Maybe we have to look more into this format, and maybe it's not as strong. But who knows? But
that little flower's in trouble when Groudon comes back. Yeah. Primal Groudon is coming for his food. Yeah. But yeah, that's the list, everybody. Let us know in the comments if you disagree. You guys all are going to disagree, but I can use the engagement, so it's fine. Go and subscribe to Paul's channel. He makes content now, and it's really good because Paul's smart and good at the game. You got anything you want to say before we get out of here, Paul?
I'm just happy to be on here. You know, finally get to have a look at all the megas, stuff that I've never seen before. Playing, get a nice opinion on all of them. Yes.
It'll be really good going into. Are you going to Indy?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so this will help you with your Indy homework. But yeah, guys, that's all we got. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Paul's channel, click like for your boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.